Hello, friends. Good evening from here. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and it's Citizens Talk, and on this lovely Sunday evening, and we have breaking news talking about the explosion that happened in a church today, as some gunmen kills more than 50 church worshipper, church goer in Ondo State, Owo, Owo, Owo in Ondo State. So it is sad, it is crazy, it is preventable. It is whatever right thing you think it is, but this is not the first time. This is not the second, third, or fourth time, and I don't want to sound like I'm a prophet of doom, because this might not be the last time. But what are we going to do as citizens of Federal Republic of Nigeria? What is our responsibility as citizens? We'll be talking about that today. What is expected of us as citizens? But before we dive into the conversation, if you're joining us, I see 20 people are watching already. Please help share this video. If you're watching us, help share this video. Give us some reaction. It's a sad, it's a black Sunday for the people of Owo and Ondo at large. It's a sad Sunday. It is very unfortunate what happened there today. I saw the video. It's disturbing. It's the video is disturbing. If you're watching us, please help share this video. Help share this video. We have from lovely friends that join us already, and people are talking about work permit already. We have friends joining us already. If you're joining us, please help share this video. Immediately you join, just send us some reaction, send us a comment where you're watching from, and yeah, send us where you're watching from so that we know where you're watching from too. Because as time goes on the show today, we will be needing that, where you're watching from. You're watching from UAE or you're watching us from Nigeria. Before we go far on the show, let us bring Prof into the show. Prof, the issue on ground concerns Prof a lot, is from Ondo State, and we'll be talking extensively about that. Prof, you're welcome to the show again today.
All right. Good evening, citizen, and good evening to everyone. Thank you for joining us. We welcome you back again with a very heavy heart. And we want to say we sympathize with everyone, the people of Ondo States, with everyone, every part of the world. You might have friends there, families. You know, it's a very sad news today when I got the news. However, um, emotions still won't solve the problem. That's the only truth we can tell ourselves. We just have to be strong and let's just ensure that we go for the best solution. Thank you for joining us. Please help us share this video and stay with us. Thank you.
Yeah, help us share these videos, and help us share the video and stay with us. Someone say we should change the headline. It is Fulani or talk. We want to try as much as possible to restrain ourselves um, from giving attributing the attack to a particular uh, tribe until the law enforcement guy, until they find out who really carried that attack. But what is established in now is that gunmen, and when we talk about gunmen, it's not peculiar to any part of the country. Gunmen can be from everywhere or anywhere in the country. As you're joining us, please let us know where you're joining from. Someone is watching from Alain. We have two people now watching from Abu Dhabi. one from Abu Dhabi City, and another person from Alain. Good evening, citizens. It is really a dark Sunday in Ondo State today. I couldn't watch the video. Yeah, I a friend shared the video with me too. It is disturbing, especially when I watch the video and it gets to the point that they show a father and carrying the son, and they kill the two of them, the father and the son. It's so disturbing. Share my great citizen. Share my great citizen. Good evening. Thank you for sharing, Timothy. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much. Thanks for the love and support for everyone that I've shared. Big bros, good evening. Your voice is breaking. I think that is because of my internet. It will be fine very soon too. It will be fine. It will be fine. Uh Thank you for everyone that has joined us. What happened in Ondo or what has happened, and there's no amount of emotions, cause, swear, or there's no number of emotion that will stop that from happening henceforth. The only thing we need to do as citizens of Nigeria is that we need to sit up. We need to sit up. We need to take our own uh we need to take our, what, how do they call it, into our destiny into our own hands. It is clear that these politicians, they don't care about us. They don't care about us. They are not they are not concerned. They are not bothered. If the politicians are bothered, if these people are bothered about us, then they will have solved this problem a long time. We have people watching from all over UAE, Fujairah, or McQueen, Dubai. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Thank you very much. Very soon we'll be paying visit to all these Emirates. We'll be paying visit to you guys, and we'll be hanging out, see one-on-one, talk. So no matter the emotions we will run, it will not stop this attack. But what is expected of us? I've seen many of the people watching us are in UAE. So how can we change the narrative? How can we stop these terrible things from happening henceforth? Because someone say we should not say gunmen, we should say Fulani. For me, I'm trying as much as possible to restrain myself from mentioning this, but it is very difficult. But at the same time, we will not go there yet. We will not go there yet. We are still getting. We will not go there yet. But as citizens, please, the next coming election, we will have the opportunity again to choose. This is a golden opportunity for us. We have managed. We have been surviving. We have been crawling. We have been struggling for the last 7 going to 8 years now that we have this administration in power. We have been struggling. We have been we have been seriously beaten, battered. But now there's a window. There's a chance for us to change the narratives as citizens of Nigeria, as people that occupy the highest position in the country, citizens of Nigeria. What are you going to do to change the narrative? What am I going to do to change the narrative? What are we going to do collectively to change the narrative? Because there's no amount of crime that will solve this problem. There's no amount of attack, of causing somebody, of saying they are incompetent, they are terrible, they are this, there's no amount of talks that will stop this terrible attack on our people, on ourselves. The only thing, see, the people that died today, they attack them and they kill them. They die, right? What about we in UAE? I've seen a lot of our comments here is coming from friends and family from UAE. What about we in UAE that they have been killing us for the whole past 1 year with work permit, that they have been killing us? What about you that you have gotten a good job, your dream job, but you cannot take up that job? What are we going to do to stop this? Not just talking. Talk is cheap. Ọ̀fẹ́ lohùn, especially when we are growing up. A máa sọ pé ọ̀fẹ́ lohùn ní extra cool. That time there's extra cool. Prof, no extra cool. He used to call those babe. Ọ̀fẹ́ lohùn ní extra cool. So see, to talk is cheap. People can talk. Everybody can talk. All this we are doing to talk is cheap, but to take step is what we should do as citizens, and that is what we have done. When the issue of work permit happens, we will come here talk that today after this show we are going to the immigration office to check update, and we'll go there, we'll check update, we'll come back the next day with update. We'll come to the live show and say tomorrow we'll be at the consulate, and we'll go there. Even when they say they will arrest us, we will still go there. That is talk and action. They will invite us, say, come to the embassy, come and meet the ambassador on Monday. No problem, we will be there. Even when we cannot get the bus, we will still write taxi at our own expense and go there and ask them question. What are you doing regarding work permit? What are you doing regarding the suffering of Nigerians in UAE? So talk is cheap. But as citizens, we must graduate from just talking to action. To action. And what is the action? The next coming election. Majority of us are in UAE. Very good. You cannot vote from here. I cannot vote from here. The facility is not here yet. But please, let us start talking to our people back home. Let us start orienting them, talking to them, who they should vote for, who they should look out for. Or by this time, the talk now should even be, let them get their PVC first. Let them get their PVC first. It's not just about talking. It's about action. Let them go out and get their PVC. No amount of cry will bring the dead people back. No amount of cry will bring that job that you lose because of work permit. No amount of cry will bring it back. But action, taking action, talking to people, posting on your timeline, encouraging people to go get their PVC, it will help. Let us bring Prof into the conversation, because it's really an emotional day for us here. You see, we are wearing black. I don't know if you consider it, but most time we wear black. It's really an emotional day because things like this is preventable. The government sworn to defend the people, to protect the people. The security of the people rests on the shoulder of the government. But we have a government that are irresponsible. We have government that are the worst in the world, that cannot protect even Nigerians back home. So how do you expect them to protect Nigerians abroad? Prof, let's bring you to the conversation. Talk is cheap. What do you think we can do now as action, as citizens of Nigeria?
Thank you, senior citizen, and to all our viewers out there. Um, it's really, really painful, and it's really a crazy one. You know, going into the church and killing people inside the church. A very, very bad one. I have never ever read it in history that Christians go into the mosque and kill the Muslims. It has never been recorded. However, I am not putting this blame on Muslims. I'm just speaking generally. It's really, really a painful one. But then, beyond the sad news, how do we brace up? So that's the question we should be asking ourselves now. What's the next line of action? We keep talking about this. Recently, a lady was born, you know, even as of today, after the one that happened in Owo. I got another news, another one happened in Kaduna again. So the thing is, like citizens said, talk is cheap. And how do we empower ourselves? Well, it's time for Nigerians to wake up. Some of us believe that, okay, maybe we should divide and go our separate ways. Some of us still feel that the marriage can still work. However, beyond the marriage, we need to look inward into our leaders. Look at the kind of leaders you put in the position of power. You have to work whichever way you want to do it. Be a part of this politics this time around, this election. Your PVC is the only power that you have. If you don't have PVC, at least try to influence some people that you can talk to. That is the situation right now. And that is the decision we can all make now. Because this won't stop. This won't stop. I've heard a lot this evening. Some people are saying self defense. I was even asking senior citizen that how possible it is. Like I couldn't stand it. I was just asking that. So you will come into the church and you will say you want to kill me. Like I realized that at gunpoint it's so useless. You cannot defend yourself. We cannot say those people didn't try to defend. They cannot defend at gunpoint. So we need a system that can function. We need a system that can put security in place. We need a system of government that can really look into the welfare of the citizens to ensure that citizens are safe. That is what we should be looking into now, not just putting our sentiments together, saying, I don't want to vote for this person. What has this person done? No, this is the time for us, everyone, to wake up and choose the right leader. And you have to be able to look at these things analytically because some of the things we've discussed behind the studio today, it's really, it was a whole lot of information. And the situation of Nigeria is very deep, very, very deep. And as it is, it has happened at our today and many to come. We don't know, we don't know who is next. We all have a lot of work to do. So may God continue to protect us.
We sure all have serious work to do, and as citizens, it's our work. Someone say, I have my PVC here with me, but unfortunately, I cannot vote. Unfortunately, you cannot vote, but you can influence your people back home. See, even if we are in Nigeria, we are only entitled to one vote. So even if you are in Nigeria, you will travel back to Nigeria to vote, you only have one vote. That your one vote might not even be enough. You need to start talking to people. This next coming election, everyone every youth should not sit on the fence. Everyone should start talking politics. Those of us that usually, I mean, it's not even those of us are not they. Those of them that usually say, no, I no go vote because before I vote, they don't know who go win the election. Now lie. If you don't vote, you are only doing yourself. It is only a fool that will not vote on election day, that's 18 years, have PVC or refuse to get PVC, I will not vote on election day, and we want the country to change for better. If you don't go out to vote, you are indirectly empowering people to make choice for you. So how are you sure they will make the right choice for you if you don't go to vote? Somebody is saying, is this selection? Is it election or selection? Abdul Latif, it is election. It is election. But because you and I refuse to participate in it, that is why it becomes selection. If you will participate in the election, it will not be selection. But because they didn't see you, they didn't see me, we are on election day, we are at home watching TV. We are at home watching Netflix. We are having family time inside our room. We are playing football on the streets on election day. That is why they turn it to selection. If you and I will be present there, wọ́n sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni olóhùn lọ sóko tó o bá tó dòde ṣé kò ní wà ń bẹ̀. They say this matter na your matter. You say abeg, I wan go farm. If you come back from farm, the matter go sit down there, they wait for you. The matter of Nigerian getting better is the duty of you and I. And until we see it as our duty, things will not change. If you think politicians we don't do before, they are the one to make that country better, then we are deceiving ourselves. Somebody said, my question is, you all are saying get your PVC. Please, who chose the INEC chairman? I like this. Jegede Sunday say, I have a question. Now his question is, my question is, you are saying go get your PVC. Who chose the INEC chairman and pay the INEC chairman? Now I will tell you, I like this question. Who chose the INEC chairman? The president chose it. Who is paying them? The country is paying them. And this does not mean we cannot have credible election. I don't know how old this our brother is, Jegede Sunday. I don't know how old you are. In the 2014-2015 election, Jonathan chose Jega, and Jonathan was paying him. And election happened. Jonathan lost that election. The reason is this: a massive number of the people voted massively for Buhari, and it was glaring that Buhari won the election. And Jonathan picked up his phone, make the call, because it was glaring. So the fact that the president chose the INEC chairman and is paying him does not mean we cannot get credible election. This is the mentality of most of you, and that mentality have to stop. If you think because the president chose INEC chairman, then we cannot lose the election, then you don't know history. Ọmọdé de mọ̀tàn, bọ́mọdé ò mọ̀tàn, àrọ́bá dẹ̀ ní bàbá ìtàn. So àrọ́bá ni mò ń sọ yẹn. 2014-2015 election, Jonathan was the president and he chose Jega as the INEC chairman. Jonathan was the one paying his salary. Like you said here, who is paying INEC? Jonathan is the one paying him. But that election, because the people are fed up of Jonathan and everybody voted massively for Buhari, 2014-2015 election, Buhari become the president, beating incumbent president, because the people vote massively. And that is why we are coming out to ask people to go out and get their PVC. I hope I've answered your question. So go get your PVC, Mr. Jegede Sunday.
Actually, I just feel Jegede Sunday needs a lot of political orientation because his questions are just too funny to be saying because Jega is from the north. But he forgot that a lot of work was done against the presidential election during the Jonathan and Buhari.
Is that the first time a northern will be the INEC chairman and Buhari will not win? Was that the first time Buhari is running? If you don't know a thing, if you don't know where you are going, Everywhere will look like your destination. If you don't know what you are talking about, but Oga, you say because the guy is from the north, that is not true. That is false. Another person is saying, Abdul Latif is saying because our vote is not counting. That is why I said so. Oga, your vote counts. If your vote don't count, politicians will not be running etasketa. Tinubu will not be everywhere doing meeting. Because your vote count. You say your vote don't count. Tinubu left Lagos, go to Ogun to address delegates, and you say your vote don't count. See, this is the deceive they have used to deceive us, the citizens. They tell you politics is dirty. They tell you don't talk. Oh, if you talk, they will punish you. Like this we are doing now. Before we cannot talk. Even when we started this show newly, they try to keep us quiet, not to talk. The first and second show we have people in our inbox threatening us. This is what they do. They tell you your vote don't count, so that you will not come out to vote, so that they can use TOG on election day, and so that they can buy the market women, men and women, they can buy their vote. They tell you that your vote don't count. They tell you politics is dirty, so they discourage you from running for office. This is the mentality they have given you, and unfortunately, you have taken that upon yourself. Your vote don't count. If your vote don't count, you know how much they are buying presidential nomination form? 100 million. And you say your vote don't count. Very soon now, APC will have a presidential candidate. They will start running up and down the country campaigning. And you say your vote don't count. If your vote don't count, why they pay 5,000, 10,000 on election day that you should vote for their party? Why did they not just go sit down somewhere and write the figure? Why they need to pay you if your vote don't count? This is deceit. And this is why we, the citizens, this is how we, the citizens, are shortchanging ourselves, because we think our votes don't count. This is how we shortchange ourselves. Somebody is saying election cannot solve Nigerian problem. So what will solve Nigerian problem? Is it protest? If election cannot solve Nigerian problem, what will solve it? Is it protest? Is it revolution? You, where you they talk, so can you carry gun? If they give you gun now, you feel cock am. Where is the comment again? I want to get that comment. I saw a long comment here. A minute, I will take that. So there's no person that can do it better again. Now lie. Olusegun, you say there's nobody that can do it better again. That is a lie. A lot of people just have a wrong. A lot of no. A lot of people just have wrong information and are ignorant about a lot of things. You don't even. Some of you have not been to a political party meetings all your life since you become 18 years of age, the voting age. But you sit down in the corner of your room saying election don't count. There's nobody that can do it better again. Who tell you? Who tell you that there's nobody that can do it better again? Nigeria's situation is not as worse as even Rwanda's situation now. You say nobody can do it better. So we go to heaven to bring God to rule Nigeria, or what? Nobody can do it. This is the way people talk. You just feel sorry for this our generation. Huh? Because somebody is saying because it's not continuing, that is why I say so. I don't get that. Okay, maybe me, our vote don't count because our vote don't. Okay, you write that. So I'm saying, okay. I think I come past all this. Election cannot solve Nigeria problem without changing 1999 constitution. And how are you? You have a good point here, Olusegun. You have a good point here. And the good point you have is that the 1999 constitution must be changed. But see, if we don't elect the good guys into office, then who will change the constitution? Do you think this Lawani, the Senate president now, the group of senators we have now, that will come to the house to cry that the country is insecure and they have the power to impeach the president, they cannot impeach? Eh? You have House of Rep member going to protest that kidnappers kidnap people in the train. House of Rep member is going to protest instead of him to stay in the chamber and raise a motion that if the president cannot rescue those people within a stipulated time, that they will raise a motion to remove the president and let the president start shaking. We are not even representative. We are only citizens. And when the issue of work permits was getting worse, we gave them ultimatum, and they were shitting in their pants. We are only citizens sitting in our room. We are not even going to the chamber. We are not even senators. We are not even representatives. We are not even lawmakers. We are just citizens.
Senior citizen, you know the problem most Nigerians are having is first, I do say that people needs to come to realization of how to use their voice. They need to understand the kind of power they carry.
As a citizens.
Because if you don't know that you have a power, you will not know how to utilize it. See, before any war begins, before any war will take place, there must have been exchange of words. No matter how silent or how loud it is. US must have said to China, you cannot do this. China will say, no, we can do this. And before you know it, just look at Ukraine, Russia. Words. I'm the powerful. I want you to be under me. That is the voice. You need to understand that you have a voice and you must use it authoritatively. Don't just say the Nigeria cannot work, Nigeria cannot do this. It's because you've made yourself so weak and you've assumed that Nigeria cannot work. Why do you think they keep attacking Sowore? Because of his voice. Does he have ammunitions? No. He doesn't have anything to protect him. The last time he got shot, he with the canister tear gas, but still, he still went out again, shouting at the top of his voice. The only thing your oppressors don't want to hear is your voice. Your oppressors don't want you to speak. And the moment you are able to realize that your voice is your power, then liberation has come.
Thank you very much, Prof. Yeah, our voice, our power. A lot of people are having problem with the constitution. I have Abdulaziz here also is saying, let's look our constitution first. No one can go there and successful with that useless constitution. Yeah, the constitution is faulty. The constitution is faulty. You are right. The constitution is faulty. But again, how do we change this constitution? Do you think that the set of lawmakers we have now can change that constitution? So if you agree that the constitution is bad, then you should go get your PVC and elect lawmakers that ask the balls to change that constitution. Thank God you acknowledge you know one of the problem. Very good. Very good. Perfect. You know the constitution is faulty. Very good. The constitution is problem. We need to change the constitution. But the question you and I need to answer is this. Does the crop of politicians we have now in Nigeria, will they be willing to change the constitution? The constitution that is feeding them, the constitution that favors them, will they be willing to change that constitution? No. So if they will not be willing to change the constitution, What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? Are we just going to leave them, let them continue to have a nice day? Are we going to just leave them, let them continue ruling us, and people will keep dying like they died today? More than 50 of them? Are we going to leave them? Of course, no. We will not leave them. So if we will not leave them, if we agree the constitution is faulty, I accept that. I agree with you. The constitution is faulty. Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, and that's why the Bible says when the foundation is bad, what can the righteous do?
When the foundation is faulty,
What can the righteous
the
do?
building will be 60.
Now we are not praying. Now the foundation is faulty. You need to use your PVC and select the right leaders. So, Abdulatif, your your submission is valid. You identified with the problem, but then you need to play your part. Never say never. Never say your vote doesn't count. Your vote does count, and you should be able to sensitize the people around you because we need to change this narrative of my vote doesn't count. 2 days ago, yesterday, INEC, they've done a lot of seminars on the Twitter space, physical gatherings to make the youth understand that their vote does count. If your vote doesn't count, politicians won't come to you. Do you know? I actually belong to a particular group. They have thousands of Nigerian students. Why? Because they want to lobby them. They want to lobby them. That's the way it is. Your vote, and like I said, the INEC they registered 4.5 million youths this current um, um, accreditation, and more still going because whether we like it or not, this is the chance that we've gotten. They are awake also. They've realized that the youths are the powerful ones to decide this election because our parents are old already. Our parents who have not gotten their pension, do you think they want to go out and vote? They will not. Parents are not going out to vote this time around. It is you and I. It is you and your friends, your families, the under 40, under 50. We are the one going out to vote this time around. Our parents will not go out to vote. Our parents, some of them, they cut their salaries. Some of them, they don't even receive salaries for 8 months, 7 months. And you think they will be happy? No. And this is the right time for us to educate our parents as well. You know what? Don't go out. You were deceived. We are awake. And that is why you see the trends of youth rising up in the INEC um, registration. So, guys, make good use of this chance and select the right leaders. Otherwise, we'll keep doing the same perambulating, the one fella Nicolapo called Akuna Kuna, senior brother of perambulator.
It is unfortunate that a lot of people believe their votes don't count. Someone is saying, bro, let's forget about PVC. Nigeria is already divided. Nigeria is not divided. We are only divided because we have a bad leader. Nigeria is not divided. Your next comment say Yoruba Nation now. Yeah, Yoruba Nation now. I support that too. But meanwhile, for us to even have a Yoruba Nation that we dream of, we must have good politicians in place. If anybody is deceiving you that election will not happen 2023, if anybody is telling you the election will not happen 2023, the person is just deceiving you, The person is just deceiving you. The person is your enemy. That is how they say election will not happen 2019. Election happened. Buhari continue because you and I didn't take election and politics serious. So if anybody is deceiving you that Nigeria is divided, how is Nigeria divided? How is Nigeria divided? The passport with you, Oluwagbe Ayeni, the passport with you, is it not Nigerian passport? Do you have Yoruba Nation passport? The currency you are spending, is it not Naira? Is it what is Odudua Nation currency? Eh? The flag, is it not green, white, green? That Odudua Nation flag. If you wear the cloth, you know they go arrest you. If you go flag them, see, we should stop deceiving ourselves. I also want Yoruba Nation because I'm tired of this Fulani craziness. I also want Yoruba Nation, but we must understand what is on ground. Yoruba Nation will come, but not today. It even take good politicians in office to give you a referendum for your Yoruba Nation. If you think these people there will do that, you are just deceiving yourself. Nigeria is divided. How is Nigeria divided? Nigeria is divided because we have a president that cannot be the father of all. That is why we are divided. We are only divided in character. The nation itself is not divided. Yoruba nation is not here yet. We are only dreaming. We are still dreaming and praying it comes. It's not here yet. So stop deceiving yourself. Don't be like Nnamdi Kanu that will say his people should not go and vote. Then on 3 days to election, you say they should go and vote when he has already discouraged them. Did you have a youth to contest in this incoming election? Must it be youth that contest? The way you guys think is very funny. I wish I can just Abdul Latif, if you are in a comfortable place, can you make call? Can you call, please? You can call. Let me just paste the number. I really want to hear from you guys because the way you think is very funny. The way you guys think is very funny, and we have to reorientate ourselves. If really we want the good of Nigeria, then we need to orientate ourselves. You can call us through that number, either direct call or bolting call, even WhatsApp call. Yalla, even WhatsApp call, no problem. Because you say, did you have a youth contesting? Must it be youth that contest? Peter Obi, you know, youth reach. She Peter Obi or youth reach. Showore, you know, youth reach. Come on, just stop making excuse for your failure. Come on. So, ṣé Tinubu lẹ máa dìbò fún? Bàbá tó ti sùn sára yẹn. Tọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ti ń gbọ̀n. Àbí Àtíkù. Peter Obi is not youth enough for you. Showore is not youth enough for you. Mogalu is not youth enough for you. Who is this one? Let me even check if you have a profile before I waste my saliva on you, because I cannot just be talking to empty head.
The thing is, we don't have to, some people, their perspective is actually different, and we have to give it to them in such a way that, well, they cannot know it all. And instead of them to take the time to learn or to ask questions, just like we do, we find out what's happening, what's going on, we learn, then we can put our 1+1 together. But when you're saying that the youth, do we have youth that contest in this coming election? It's really, it doesn't sit well. Number one, yes, youths are part of this election. Some bought form. Your Banky W, is it not a youth? So a lot of them, they bought forms. But you, because you and I, we didn't do what we are supposed to do, and they believe that, okay, the Babas should still be the one to rule. They will do mago mago, and they will upturn the whole situation. Look at what happens to Bank AW. Some of us have jubilated, we were so happy, and few days later we got some other part of the gist. But then that is bygone. What we are, okay.
I will just take this. Somebody is talking to me, senior citizen. I believe that is me. I'm not senior citizen, no, I'm Oluwatosi. I'm citizen Oluwatosi. I want Tinubu Eji, Tinubu yẹn, àwọn yẹn ni senior citizen. Adewale says, senior citizens, I hope you will be in Nigeria for the election and exercise your franchise. Yes and no, because the election is still next year. Who knows? I might be in Nigeria. I have my PVC, so I might be in Nigeria. And if you are saying this for mockery, then you are stupid. Because you don't need to be in Nigeria to vote. If I am in Nigeria, I can only have one vote. If you are in Nigeria, you can only have one vote. But if you are here, you can influence more than 5 people to vote right. You can influence more than 10 people to go get their PVC. So saying if I will be in Nigeria to exercise my right, my franchise, is stupidity. Even if I'm not in Nigeria, I can influence people to vote. You don't know that? Adewale, you don't know that? It is foolishness to ask whoever is talking about politics if they will be in Nigeria to vote to exercise their franchise. I have PVC. Do you have PVC? Who knows what will happen to us in this country before next year? Maybe they will say all of us to go home. Are people not going home already? Me ilé ìtó kàn. Wọ́n ní kó lọ gba PVC kó dìbò. Kó yan àwọn olóríire, kán ṣe president lé ẹ lórí, kán ṣe rep lé ẹ lórí, kán ṣe governor lé ẹ lórí, oníṣẹ́ máa lọ dìbò. Ṣé o ní PVC? You, where you dey talk, do you have PVC? See, the lies of the politicians in your head, it will not take a gentleman to remove it. Don't worry, I'm not a gentleman also. I can knock it off your head. Those lies politicians have installed on your head that your votes don't count. All those lies, I'm not a gentleman, I can knock it off. To take our country back will not be a bread and butter affair. No problem, we are ready. Politics is dirty, right? We are ready. We will be the detergent to wash it if it's dirty. Someone is saying, pray that Nigeria will break up. I think enough is enough of those. How will it break up? See, Nigeria cannot break up with war. Who want to fight war? Oluwole, Joshua, can you fight war? Do you want to fight war? Can you cock gun? If you hear pow now, will you stay or you run? Who can fight? Even the person shouting revolution, they shoot him, he fall down. Show layeta, show le pora. Even Sunday Igboho that say Yoruba Nation now, when they come, why you all deceiving yourselves? Why you all deceiving yourselves? Ó lè pè mọ́ jáde lórí gidi, ó lè pè kíní kan, ó lè di àlùjọ̀nú, ó lè di. When they came, ó sá lọ kọ́ ni. Ẹ rò pé lè fi ìjà gba Yoruba Nation. Ẹ rò pé lè fi ìjà separate. No. If there is going to be a breakup in Nigeria, there's going to be separation. It will not even be with war. Who want to fight the war? Can you fight war? Me, do I want to fight war? If you hear pass now, you think you will stay? See the people they killed today, more than 50 of them. Toko bonwole, shano si wala. You cannot even protect yourself. Eh? They are there killing us like we are chicken. And you are saying they should divide. Somebody say, I said we should pray against war. We are not going to pray against war. War is already happening. The number of people that died daily in Nigeria is more than we are in a war zone. The number of people that they kill daily in Nigeria is more than the number of people that die even in war, in country that are already in full war. So the war is already there, except we want to deceive ourselves. The only thing is we, the citizens, we can stop that by getting our PVC. If you are not in Nigeria, we can encourage those of our friends, our relatives, our families in Nigeria to go get their PVC. And when the time for election comes, we should tell them to vote for the right candidate. We should tell them who they should vote for. That's the right candidate, not the person that has done it before and doesn't have result. If you think your votes don't count, if you think somebody say, do you think such a thing can happen in this part of Nigeria? Oh, which thing? which which thing then Benson? Which thing? Is it the thing that happened in Odo today you are saying? If it is the thing that happened, no, I will just wait for you to say before we will respond to that. Because the one that is happening in eastern part of Nigerian daily, that one never even stop.
I think he doesn't understand the situation, and
Everywhere in the country, you say eastern part, it's happening everywhere.
I guess the guy wants to know the difference between UGM and Fulani. So that's what is causing confusion for him. Whether you call them UGM or you call them Fulani, it is happening in your eastern part of the Nigeria you are mentioning. It is happening there. And you just need to accept the fact that Nigeria is not safe.
Ah, okay, okay. Sorry, no sound. You said your opinion is not with negative intention, Mr. Adewale. Your opinion is with negative intention because you are enlightened person. That is why you asked that question, and that is why you got the reply you get. Because you are an enlightened person, that is why you're asking me if I will be in Nigeria to vote or I will be here talking. And that is why I have to answer you that way. So if you're enlightened truly, you will not ask that question. So you don't come and play on our mind here. Forget it. We don't go past all this one. Don't come and play on our mind here. I think the audio is fixed now. The audio is fine now. So because you have a negative intention, that is why you got that comment. See, I am aware. I'm not just talking politics now. Huh? No, I've been talking politics online before since 2012. Since 2012, when I have encountered at Bini, Edo State. I've been talking politics online. So I know people and I know comments. So don't even go there. So you got the those words, they are not I don't take back my words. I don't take back my words. So I know people, I know irats. When I see them, I know irat. I know political boys. I know politician boys when they want to attack. I know them. So though you meant what you meant is what you get, huh? Asking me if I will be going to Nigeria to vote or I will just be here shouting is an insult to me, and you have to get the insult back because I am just a citizen like you that wants the best for my country. So if I want the best for my country and I'm here to enlighten people to get their PVC to vote, but you will be there discouraging people to vote, asking me if I'll be going to Nigeria to vote. So if I know they're Nigeria, I cannot tell people to go get their PVC to vote because I'm here in UAE and I'm enjoying life in UAE. So I should not contribute to the politics of Nigeria. I'm no more a Nigerian. Or if I've seen the light, if I've seen how things works in this part of the world that are not as rich as Nigeria, and I know things can work better in Nigeria, is it an offense for me to ask people to sit up and avoid being killed like chicken in their churches, avoid being killed like fowl in their homes. Is it an offense? Then you say, hey, will I go to Nigeria to vote? That's insult now. You don't know it's insult. They can't insult you. You want hug transformer. Yalla, do. So you are intellectual. If you are intellectual, what do you call yourself? You are an enlightened person. If you're an enlightened person, you should know that even if I cannot be in Nigeria to cast my vote, I can influence those in Nigeria. And you also, you can influence those in Nigeria. So the only thing is you ask a simple question and you get a simple answer. So please don't say your vote don't count. It is improper. Stop saying that your vote don't count. Stop saying why should we vote? They already know who they want to. Is it election or selection? It is election. It is because you and I don't go out to participate. That is why it turned to selection. If you and I will go out to participate, then they will not rig the election. They can rig the election because you don't go out to vote. Because on election day, you are in your bedroom sleeping. Because on election day, you are on the street playing football. That is why they can rig the election. And also, subsequently, we'll be making sure also, and talking about extensively, especially talking to those professors that usually help them to rig election. They are at home now suffering also. They are at home now suffering. Elulu tó fa òjò orí ara ẹ̀ ló ń fà á sí. Politicians that cannot even boast of BSc, of degree, of ND, diploma certificate. You, a professor, you'll be rigging for them. Now, you are having a share of the cake now. You are suffering now. Let's see who will save you. In the coming election, we cannot avoid to get it wrong. Our time is fast spent. We have spent 1 hour already. It's a good time already. We just hope that if one person can watch this video and a mindset is changed about the perspective they have towards politics, towards election in Nigeria, then things will turn out for the better. The only thing we have is shamble country today. The only thing we have incompetent politicians in power today. It is because you and I refuse to participate in politics. It is because you and I refuse to participate in election. If you and I will pick up interest in politics in election, then incompetent politicians will not have their way into office again. If you and I will go get our PVC and encourage people around us to go get their PVC, if you and I will call people back home and say, if you need urgent 2K from me, show your PVC. If you ask anybody that asks you for money, somebody's in the comment section there asking for money the last time. Okay, let's start from there. Somebody's in the comment section the last time, earlier today, begging for money. If the person is still watching, send your PVC. If you get PVC, then you will get money. Send your PVC to this page inbox, and I will send you money. I will send you money. That's a promise. If you have PVC, what's the person's name again? I cannot see the comment. Maybe you deleted the comment. I cannot see the comment again. So if you have your PVC, then send it to me, the picture, send it to me with your name and the name of your profile. If you don't use your name, now you sabi. On my PVC too, it's not sitting Oluwatosin, but at least Oluwatosin is there. And my picture is there, you know I'm the one. So if you are using fake account or you are Abdulatif say there's no voice. Voice is there now, sir. Our voice is there. Voice is back. Good evening to you all on live show. G Blinks, good evening to you. Citizen Oluwatosin Emakpa Owe me. Ami. So please, let us encourage our people back home to go get their PVC so that we can change the number of the corrupt politicians we have there now, so that our people can be protected, so that we will not have the situation we have in Ondo today will not keep repeating itself. If not, if the same politician get there, same thing will keep happening. And how long will they keep killing us? Wọn ní pẹ́ pa gbogbo wa tán. Àwọn èèyàn ti sá kúrò nílé tán torí pé they are not protected. And the more people run away from Yoruba land, the more people run away from home, the more this Hausa Fulani will keep taking over our land. And shall we allow them? No. Someone is saying, okay, means being talking is not acting. Means being talking is not acting. How will you conclude on generalized that everyone commenting here are with negative mindset? I didn't generalize that everyone commenting is having a bad set. I say you, your comments. I say you. I didn't say everybody have a negative mindset. So funny. You even overstress my statement just to sweeten your opinion. I placed the number there now that you should call, but you refuse to call. You can call on direct call, or call on Bolton, or call on WhatsApp, so that maybe if we will hear your opinion, if we hear from you, then we will know your comment. We will understand your opinion well. We are not saying everybody. We are not generalizing. We are only saying you, your comment, asking if I will be going to Nigeria to vote because I'm encouraging people to go get their PVC to vote is insulting. It's insult. And I've been in this game for a while. Yes, for more than 10 years. I've been in this game. So I know how politician irate, how they comment up and down posts. Sometimes I engage people 3 days. Actually, Lori comment 3 days. Lori comment 3 days. So I understand the game. I understand the game. So you can call in if you think I'm not getting you. Okay, that's Prof's number. You can call in to this number on Bolton, direct call, on or on WhatsApp call. Call in. Let's discuss. We should rub mind. We are youth, and we are the one to rescue our country. Those adults, those Arugbo, they will not rescue our country. They only want to steal money for their kids. They only want to steal money. They are not going there to work. They only want to go there to rest and steal our money. And that is all. They are not going there to work. It is you and I, the youth, that will better that country. You also say, it is wrong. Please check it. Even when I stated that my opinion is positive, you still went ahead and say you don't take back your word. Yeah, I don't take back my word. That is me. I don't, because I think my word before I say them. You want me to take back my word? Have you take back your own words? Were you sorry for telling me if I will go back to Nigeria to vote? You don't know that is insult? Okay, I don't get your time. I'm not doing this show for you. I'm not doing this show for you. So your comment was insulting, asking if I will be in Nigeria to vote because I asked people to go get their PVC because I want the best for my country. When during revolution now, when we were shouting revolution, and that's why how some of you also were asking, are you coming to Nigeria to protest? Are you coming to Nigeria to protest? Are you on the flight now? All those, I understand all those. Don't even go there. I understand all those. This is painful, boss. I witnessed it myself this morning. Wow. That's serious. Somebody even witnessed the killings? That's serious. We pray the soul of those that departed, their soul will rest in peace. The only thing we can do for them is to get our PVC voting the right candidates. The people we have there now, it is obvious they cannot fix our country. They are only Jegudu Geras. They are only there to steal and consume our money. They cannot do anything. So it is our responsibility, it is on us to immortalize the memory of those that have been killed all this while by voting en masse for a competent president because fish stink downward from the head. People are saying that renewal is not going, but I'm here as a living witness that is going. I received my Emirate ID last week Friday. Thanks to both Citizen Oluwatosin and my I'm able shaking to my amiable prof for building this platform and your special support while I privately contacted you. Mo ríre o, ire náà la máa rí o, ire lójú owó rí o, ire la máa rí. Congratulations, boss. Congratulations. How can Nigeria citizen in UAE vote? Nigeria citizen in UAE cannot vote, but we can influence people back home to vote. Nigeria and UAE, not only Nigeria and UAE, Nigeria all around the world cannot vote for now, and only Nigerians in Nigeria can vote. But what we can do, you and I, King Mario, what we can do is we can influence people's vote. People back home, those people with in your inbox, they ask you for urgent 2K. Tell them to show their PVC before you send that urgent 2K for them. Those people begging you for money that their sister, brother, uncle, cousin swallow shovel, and their mommy is in the hospital in emergency ward. And those people, tell them to show you their PVC. When they have the PVC, that time only you can help them. Believe me, they will go get it. Encourage people to go get their PVC. That is the only power. See, all around the world, the only legitimate routine, the only legitimate route to replace leaders is by voting. All around the world, the only way to replace leaders of a country is by voting. So everyone should go get their PVC. Protests cannot remove Nigerian politicians. Protests cannot remove them. Even when we are protesting for SARS, they say they come and kill us. We are protesting for SARS. We are not even protesting that the president should leave. For SARS, that police are killing us. Tell the police not to kill us again. They what happened? Nah, you don't know people when they want to beg you for money. They bring different type of. So even when we protest for SARS, they come and kill us. So protests cannot remove them. Mr. Citizen, your program is wonderful. Thank you very much. Never look at those that bark like dog, so you can go far with your programs. My regard to that, your second that is looking at me. Yeah.
Good day is how they look at you.
No worries. Well, as we they go, those where they look, they back like dog, we will throw them stone also. No, Allah, we have the capacity. You cannot come here and want to blackmail us to if we are going back to Nigeria to vote, and you think you have a nice day. That 20. So don't bring it. We only want positive vibes here, no negative one. Thank you, friends, for joining the show today. We will be here again. Mostly, we'll be talking about Nigerians in UAE now, and also talking about the coming election, raising awareness that people should go get their PVC to vote in the coming election. Because someone is say, Emeka Igbo, you say, I think Nigeria problem now is more than PVC. So if Nigeria problem is more than PVC, what do you think the problem is? A country's problem cannot be more than vote, because now only vote we can take replace bad government. It is only our vote that can pursue them out and replace them with good ones. Only our vote. So the problem is not more than vote. If you say the problem is more than vote, so what is the problem? To fight war? Can you fight? Can you fight war? Nobody can fight now. Nobody want to fight. Nobody can fight. All of us don't want to fight now. We are doing big boys and big girls. Maybe you see Prof Cap, Adidas. We want to wear designers now. Who want to fight? Eh? Maybe you see my neck, go Shane. I don't want to fight now. Fine boy. Why they look for? But we can vote. We can vote. Even if we fight, we only destroy our country. But there's a weapon on your thumb to vote. And if you use that weapon well, your country will be fixed. Your country will be fixed. Our country will be fixed if we use that weapon well. We don't need weapon. We don't need riot. We don't need crisis. If we do all that, we only destroy our country. And these bad people will still be in power. Now we go short. Their family are not even Nigeria. But you and I, our family, they Nigeria. If you start fight today, those people that died today, she family commissioner, big family Arakunrin Akeredolu, she family one bed. No, now. Some of them, their kids are not even in Nigeria. So if we start fight today, now we go short. So we will not fight. We will fight them with our PVC. We'll fight them with our vote. We will eradicate all of them. That they have become pesticides. They have become termites on us. We will eradicate them with our vote. So let us all go get our PVC. Let us encourage our people back home to go get their PVC. Thank you for watching the show today. Prof, you want to say something before we end the show today?
All right. Thank you everyone on the show. We really appreciate your time. Thanks for the banters. Thanks for the argument. Thanks for the questions. Really appreciate your time. And the only thing we can give to the departed soul is our condolence that may their soul continue to rest in peace. Beyond that, we have been sensitized to ensure that we get our PVC. And if we are here in the UAE, let's continue to speak with our people at home. Yeah, to let them know that the only way out is to select, to vote in the right leader, I mean to say, not selection. To vote in the right leader, get your PVC and spread the news across your neighborhood. I'll remain Citizen David, and we shall see next time again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Citizen David. Thank you, friends, for joining the show today. We'll be back very soon, this coming new week. It's a weekend, so let's go enjoy our weekend. It's past 10 p.m. here. We can still go out. So let's go enjoy our weekend. We'll be back here in a coming week, inshallah. We'll be back from tomorrow, Monday. There should be new updates on work permits. I'll be back with those. And also, we'll be talking more about politics now because we just need to get it right. Enough of getting it wrong. We need to get it right this time. Thank you, friends, for joining the show today. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and this issue right here is my cup of tea. Remain blessed.